Well, good evening and welcome to the Gothic Bohemian Alternative Hangout. We are on the air and just waiting for there to be some other people to join us. So the topic under discussion today that I suggested was our collective geekiness. Our nerdiness, our obsession with facts and trivia, even beyond things like science fiction or cosplay or fantasy or anything like that. Even obsessions with musical dynasties, costuming is another one where you can get really geeky. Just that kind of obsessive attention to detail that is a hallmark of geekiness, I find to be really interesting. I freely admit to being a world-class geek, very geeky. I'd show you my glasses, but they're in the other room, so I can't show you my geek glasses. I've got a really, really good pair, too. But in any case, what am I geeky about? I'm geeky about a lot of different things. I've probably seen every episode of Star Trek that exists, except for Deep Space Nine, which I really didn't enjoy at all. And hello, Jordan. Jordan.
Hi.
Long time no see.
Yeah, no.
I've been sick.
Again?
Yeah, I've been sick 4 times. I've had the bug, whatever it is, keeps coming back.
Oh dear.
It's a lot of this, a lot of spewing and fluids everywhere. It's really disgusting. Like probably the worst flu thing I've ever had. I thought I was gonna die. Seriously.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? My God.
Is that Monster? You're drinking Monster?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm addicted to that stuff.
I love Monster.
Yeah, so do I. I like the really big. Have you seen the really big can? It's like that big. Really
No, we
huge.
don't have big cans. We've
You don't-
only got really cans.
We get the big ones. Yeah, they're nasty.
And the other thing we don't have, that you guys might have, is the purple one.
Purple. Flavor is purple. Grape.
Yeah, I think it's like grape or something.
Yeah, grape is the default flavor in America. It's really, I don't like grape very much. Kind of dull. Well, we used to get these rock stars. I don't know, do you get rock star over there?
Yeah, we do.
There used to be a pomegranate flavor. It was my favorite flavor, but they don't make it anymore.
Oh my god!
I know, it was so good. It was amazing. It's deadly, actually. Actually, now I drink this stuff called Venom. See?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I want it.
I like it because you have a screw-off cap, so you can you can screw the cap on and off. You can close it. Yay! These are only $1.25 too. They're really cheap.
Was Brody alright? Yeah, she was. Because I know she was a little bit nervous about it all. Yeah, she did just a bit. Yeah. It's only one night, it's not long enough to miss anybody really. New dresses? I've changed them today. Oh, okay. Yeah. But if she puts me to the wrong bit away and I don't buy a new one at a big right. When I was away. Yeah. I need to find something for me to wear for the wedding because I'm actually running out of ideas very, very quickly. I think we should wear that one you watched the fucking right thing. It gets really uncomfortable. That's probably, and if it's going to be hot, it has got sleeves as well, and it's quite thick. Yeah. So I was hot at that party because it has that.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Hi.
I see a kitty.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
We're being terribly unentertaining. Oh my god. Hello. Hello. You cute thing. Oh, I want a cat.
Yeah, you're on my work, okay? Like, there's one thing being cute, and then there's another thing being in the way.
There's a nice little house going back there. Jesus. What a spoiled brat. He's got like really good digs. That's like fancy. It's like triple storied.
It is. Okay.
Oh my god. It's even worse. And I thought vanity. You could have ferrets in there. So cute. I could see ferrets really having a good time on that thing.
Definitely.
Oh god. Particularly with the hammock thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so tell me, are you geeky about anything? I mean, do you like geek out about anything? Makeup? Are you geeky about makeup?
Yeah.
That's our discussion topic for the evening. Geekiness.
Geeky. Geeky about makeup. I'm geeky about makeup. I'm also geeky about lots and lots of spiritual things and beliefs.
Oh yeah?
So, yeah. So, talking about beliefs, me and a few of my friends were talking earlier about what we believed in and what we think like, you know, certain things are and what certain things mean. And I said to one of the girls that was with us that there is such things as a white witch and a black witch. And she just goes, well, what does that mean? And I just go, well, think about it. There's a light witch and a dark witch. Like, one serves good, one serves bad. It's like, and then she was just like, okay, well, what do you believe in? Like, which one would you side with? And I went, the dark witch. She was just like, well, that's you, Jordan. And I was just like, well, don't ask me an obvious question then. So,
Were you pulling her leg?
hmm?
Were you pulling her leg, or were you serious?
No, I was being serious, and she was questioning, like, are all goths Satanists? And I said, no, not every single goth you see are going to be Satanists. If Satanists, they can believe in anything they want to believe. And she was just like, well, they come across quite aggressive. And I was like, but they're really not. Like, of course, their image can be quite intimidating, but they do it for a reason because that defines them, not, you know, defines anyone else.
We have a question from a viewer, but I don't know what language it's in. So I can't answer it. So if the writer of the question, Asri Hamdani Pangabin, could ask their question in English, that would be really great.
Yeah. I don't have a clue.
Well, because we're live and the Q&A is on, so somebody asked a question.
Okay. Anything Christmassy about my son? And I really don't want to disappoint him. Come on, yeah, I'm the holiday on the bill.
Jordan, do you want to do
Yeah?
a few invites? I did
I
mine, but
don't know really who to invite, but I can try and invite a few people.
your circles. I've invited the usual suspects, but I don't know.
Mm.
That's right, man. I'm Texas representative for all Southern states.
Hold on just a minute, my computer's being slow. I'm just going to quickly restart it.
Okay, so Jordan's gone off to fix her computer. If there are any questions, they can be on any subject. It doesn't have to be on the subject at hand. And I'm going to just be putting out a few little feelers on Facebook for some people to join in the Hangout. Just in case.
I'm really hoping that this is working.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hey there.
Hey.
Wow. Okay, this is awesome because like I've been watching you on YouTube for a while, and I know that sounds kind of creepy, but like, like I really, really love your videos so much.
You really? That's great. I always feel like such a dork.
Same here. I mean, it happens. So I'm really hoping that my mic is being all right because
It's fine. You have a little noise, but it's not enough to worry about.
all right. Sweet.
What the hell? We're live, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but
Yes,
we're
I
on
do.
the air.
Okay.
And we have 2 viewers, and one of them wrote something that I don't understand. So again. Okay, so Nisip Kara, I'm so happy that you've sent us a question, but I have no idea what you've said. So if you can say it in English, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty. I tried going onto the video, but I didn't see any like comments. I don't know if it works differently, like from my end or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it's possible that only I see the Q&A, but if you go, if you run your mouse over the left-hand side, you should see a Q&A button, and if you press it, you should be able to see the Q&A thing coming up on your right hand of your screen.
Here it is. Okay, I've only used Google Hangouts like twice in my life.
Yeah, I gotcha. And then the chat is good to check too. The one up above, it's the blue one with the lines in it, so good to kind of have a look at that occasionally as well. So
Yeah. All right.
it's like command center. And I'm gonna bring the plane in any second now.
Nice.
I have a great cavity. You want to see my cavity? It's really
Oh,
scary.
dude.
See, right there, right in the middle.
I've never had a cavity in my life, and I don't know if it's like just a blessing or a curse. 'Cause,
No,
like,
it's a blessing. Be
yeah,
happy your teeth are good. Keep them that way. Brush them. Do everything you can to keep your teeth. It's terrible when they start to just fall out of your head. It's really awful.
I remember one of my friends had a cavity once, and it got so bad to the point where he actually had to physically remove the tooth, and he had to get like a I don't know what that's called, like a filling, not really a filling, but like a fake tooth put in there.
Again, oh, Nisip or Nikip. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I still don't understand what.
That's my Facebook, being silly.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I have a My Little Pony app on it, so it makes like different noises depending on what pony you have. And mine is mine currently is Vinyl Skirt because she's the DJ pony and I work as a DJ and I thought it was appropriate.
You got the DJ pony. Oh my god.
And whenever a notification pops up, she just goes, "Oh yeah!" And there's also Rarity.
Got it. Got it. Well, it's funny you should mention that because the topic under discussion is our collective geekiness.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, okay, I can join in on this one. So,
Well, I think it's interesting because people get geeky about a lot of different things, and I don't know. I love geekiness. I think it's really great. I think it's
yeah. Like, I think it's hilarious that a lot of people, like, whenever I tell them that I'm goth and I affiliate with the goth subculture, okay, be quiet now, Facebook. I'm done with you. Like when I tell people that I'm affiliated with the goth subculture and then they see that I like My Little Pony or like girly anime or anything like that, they're just like, oh, you can't be goth and like My Little Pony. I'm like, what rule in the rule book says that? It's something I enjoy. It's something that is adorable and cute. It has a great message behind it, and I think it's just really fun and adorable. So why not?
I thought My Little Pony was kind of a thing in the goth community, actually. I seem to have stumbled across this before in my travels.
I've never really, well, I mean, I've heard of a couple people talking about how they like it and everything, but I've never really met other fans of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard because I live in like a very small community, and there are only probably like one or two other alternative in general people in my city. And like amongst my boyfriend's cluster of friends, like he has a couple of alternative friends. And whenever I mention that I coined myself Pegasister, because female brony, it's like they'll just be like, what? Like that's not common, it's just weird.
Hmm.
So
Must be
like
hard.
a little. I mean, you get the occasional stares, and I mean, I dyed my hair pink yesterday just because, and
That's different. It was black before, wasn't it?
it was like a reddish, like a reddish black almost.
Yeah, I
Um,
got you.
but I just wanted something really bright and fun for the summer. Because I noticed whenever I had my dark hair, it would just get unbearably hot on my head. And I didn't know how to stop that.
By dyeing it pink for the summer.
Yeah.
Yes.
not only that, but I've always wanted like really wild pink hair. I've just always kind of enjoyed it on other people, and I figured why not me? So
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah.
I think, yeah, I have had pink. I've had every color, I think, now, except, no, I did have green. I did have green. Trying to think if there's a color I haven't had.
I can only
Uh,
pick a few that I haven't had. I think the only one, like I've pretty much had the entire rainbow spectrum, but I've never fully had yellow.
oh, I haven't had yellow.
Yeah, yellow's an interesting one. I haven't been able to find like a good yellow dye though. So
There's that, and then there's also, the chance of looking like a baby chick.
yeah. Go and peck everybody, like, what are you doing? Oh, my hair's the color of chick, I'm obligated to peck people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the craziest color ever, other than the pink that I have right now, I had like blue and purple, like all throughout my hair before,
Very nice.
and that one got the most head turns. It was pretty awesome. 'Cause, like most people would just be like, I would walk down the street and they'll be like, oh hey, she's pretty, and I have black hair in the front, and then they turn around and they're like, I have like the black streaks or purple and blue streaks in the back, and they're like, what? So
Yeah, I got the most compliments on my hair when, well, I mean, I get compliments with this wig a lot, which is funny. But when my hair is still the color blue and purple. It's blue and purple. It's like purplish red on the top over the top, and then it's blue underneath. And my bangs are blue under the bangs, whatever. But I haven't dyed it in a really long time, so my roots are about that long, which is
wow,
way too long
yeah.
to, have your own hair. And I've been busking so much, and I started wearing this hair, and now I'm kind of stuck wearing this hair in a way because I haven't done my real hair, and it also got really tangled. It got so matted. It was oh my god. I washed it and I didn't condition it or something, and I don't know. It got into like 5 big knots, and I had to brush them out, and it took a really long time.
Like it kind of dreaded itself almost,
Yeah,
or
it was worse than dreads. It was
oh,
so bad. Yeah, getting them out was a real pain, and actually I had big chunks come out of my hair, so I'm not even sure what state it's in, honestly. Yeah, looks like shit too. So, but it takes all day to do my hair, because it's pretty long, and we bleach it first, and then we do the yay. I
oh, we
was
haven't.
gonna call you, Courtney.
Hi. Long
Yay!
time.
No, I was gonna call you, but I don't have a C key on my computer, so I couldn't like spell your name in any way. I fall asleep at my computer a lot, and I was sleeping at the computer and dreaming, and I had my fingers on the keys, and I started to pick at the C key, thinking it was bark on a tree in my dream. And I pulled the key off of the computer. I actually ripped the key off, and then I woke up and realized what I was doing, and I was like, "Oh my god, what have I done?"
Oh
So
my
I
goodness.
don't know. That was a long story for a very simple thing. But anyway, I couldn't spell Courtney or McDaniel, so I was just like, ah. So you read my mind. Hello.
Oh my.
We were just talking about hair.
Yeah. 'Cause
Nice.
I don't think I've met Courtney before. Hi, I'm Astrid. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. But like I was mentioning, like all the different weird hair colors that I've had, and um, Jwlhyfer was talking about like how she's had like some crazy colors as well, and like the current state of her hair, and like just random stuff about hair.
Hair. Yeah, my hair's a real mess right now. And this wig is starting to get really ratty too. It's got like, it's starting to dread. So it's gonna be the dreaded wig pretty soon. Look at this.
I think there's nothing wrong with dreadlocks, you know.
No, it just, I don't know. It's just kind of, it was so beautiful, this wig, and it's really hard to keep wigs like this nice, you know?
Yeah.
Really hard. So.
My only experience with wigs, I've worn synthetic wigs for theater. I was really big into theater when I was in high school, so I had to get certain colored wigs whenever I dyed my hair because my theater teacher would be all like, "Oh, your character is not supposed to have green hair," you know. Um, I've only worked with synthetic instead of human hair because I'm too poor to afford the human hair kind.
Right.
So, but it's very limited collection nowadays. I just have a blonde one, and then I have this one that's like black with red streaks underneath, and the hair got so matted that I just turned it into a braid, and I just wear the wig with a braid now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love wigs. Wigs are great. I mean, you know, I had a character I was playing for this fair that we have here it's kind of like a Renaissance fair, but it's set in Victorian London. It's yeah, it's very cool. It's a Charles Dickens fair. So it's a Christmas. Actually, it's really cool. And I was playing this person who actually existed, and of course she doesn't have blue hair in Victorian London, so I had to get a wig, and this was the wig. And it worked really, really well. And then when I started busking, I just thought, well, I should put on this hair because I'll probably get more money with fairy tale princess hair than blue hair, you know. So I did, and I do, I think. I think it does make a difference.
It's very flattering on you.
I know. It's actually horribly my natural color, and it's kind of freaking me out. Well, it's very, very close anyway. And my hair, most of the time, is like pre-Raphaelite red. So it's sort of like that, you know. But I'd gone so far away from that with the way it is now that I just feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like a fraud sometimes, you know, walking around with this hair. People really think it's real, which is crazy. It's so long. It's so fucking, I mean, it's like insanely huge. There's so much of his hair. It's just like, nobody has hair like this, you crazy people.
They do.
I have some people with really long hair, but like even then I get a bunch of people ask them like if their hair is naturally like down to their ass crack or anything like that. They'll be like, "Oh, are those extensions?" And then they'll just feel like they're cheating them out of their expectations of having really long hair. You know?
Not if you're white. If you're white, people don't think you have extensions or wigs. They just don't expect it. I mean, not to. I hope that doesn't sound racist. Is that racist? But people just don't expect. They just. I mean, it's a lot more common now, I think, for white girls to get their hair done or whatever. But at least where I am, everybody thinks it's real. Nobody thinks it's a wig. I've never had anybody think it was a wig. Even people who've seen me with my other hair somehow think I've grown it longer, curled it, and got it back to a beautifully natural, highlighted, lovely color you know, somehow have like a really good hairstylist or something. So,
That must be just a really good wig then.
it is actually. It's got the lace front business, so it pretty much looks like it's growing out of your head. So yeah, it was still pretty inexpensive though. I mean, as wigs go.
Yeah, I've seen some of them go for like as much as like $250 to $300.
Yeah,
Just,
for a really good. Yeah, for a really good human hair wig, that's about right.
yeah, that
Our
just
room is white. Look at that. Amazing. I love seeing what other people's spaces look like. I think it's really interesting.
mine's just, you can't really see too much of it because the sunlight is coming through, but it's really cluttered right now.
You
But
don't
I've
like reading it. Do you sew? Is that a sewing thing I see back behind you?
What?
Astrid, is that sewing stuff I see behind you?
no, not really. I just have
Paint or looks like you do some sort of crafty something or other.
oh well, I just like modify and like make some of my own clothing, but my sewing machine is actually in my kitchen because it's too big to keep in my room.
Got it. I thought I saw a serger back there, but I think it looks like the thread cones, but it's actually cans of soda or paint.
Oh yeah, I collect small, really random knickknacks, and I have a large collection of like weird soda cans and bottles and stuff like that that I thought were interesting.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, my personal favorite. I have to show you guys this because this is just awesome.
I have one to show you too, actually.
This one of my friends got for me when he went to like South Carolina. It's an energy drink.
Wow.
It's a literal can of whoop ass. And it
Great.
tastes awesome. It's like sour apple.
That sounds really interesting, actually.
Really good.
I was going to show you this one. I think you'll appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's awesome. I don't think we do this down here.
Yeah, maybe not. It's really good shit, man. It's just like, ha ha.
I don't think I've ever seen that in any of the convenience stores down here.
So good. Yeah, they're only $1.25 too, which is insane.
That is not bad.
I know. Energy drinks are like $2.69 or something normally.
At my
Yeah.
university, they're like $2.50 in the vending machine, and that's the cheapest I can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
$1.25 is insane.
yeah.
Just to get these great ones at, oh God, are we going to talk about energy drinks? Sorry.
Well, they might go into like geekiness. I mean, you drink energy drinks in order to stay up and play video games or do whatever you need to do in the middle of the night. So.
Yeah, very true. Courtney, do you drink energy drinks, or are you not a fan? No.
Not at all.
Coffee?
Not
Yeah.
really.
No stimulants? Oh my God. How do you stay awake? I can't stay awake without them.
Simple. Have your roommates come in like 2 a.m. drunk. Keep you awake.
That's my favorite kind of stimulant as well.
Yeah, God. Yeah, I just got rid of one of those. I'm so happy.
Oh.
I'm so happy about it. You have no idea. I don't like living with people, so other humans, not good for me. Very bad.
I have a roommate I'm moving in with next semester for college, so that's going to be a different experience. I had a single dorm my freshman year, so.
Oh, you're lucky.
It is.
Well, the only problem with it was incredibly small, and I have so much stuff.
I know. Dorms are very small, especially when sharing with someone.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy. The other dorm I moved in is an apartment-style dorm, and my other roommates left, so I'll just be me and my other roommates. Like, yes, we can sleep.
Well, hopefully in junior year when all is good with my business, because I not really own, but I manage 3 different freelance businesses. And so I'm getting money coming in from that, as well as I'm doing a work internship with my university. I'm hoping to raise enough money to where my boyfriend and I can finally move into an apartment together. So that'll be wonderful when we can officially do that.
Or you'll kill each other. One or the other.
Well, I mean, we've made it this far, so no bloodshed just yet. Fingers crossed.
I'm kidding you. Well, it's a lot different living with people. I mean, even like it can ruin friendships. You know, it's hard living with people. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Can be anyway. I mean, I've had roommates and boyfriends, and you know, people live with me a lot. Listen to me, live with me. See, because that's what it is in my mind. It's my space, and you're in it. You know what I mean? I guess that's just how it's been. I've always had to be the person that made sure the bills got paid and the rent got paid and all that kind of stuff. So.
No, I always try to make sure if I'm, like, especially when I'm rooming with my friend this semester, she and I talked about it all throughout freshman semester about rooming together, because I not only had a single dorm and I felt it was a bit more expensive on my parents because I was the only tenant in there.
Right.
But she didn't like the roommate that she was paired with through like a matchmaking kind of thing that they did at the school. And I mean, she and I were talking about it, and we were just like, okay, here are our guidelines, here are our rules, and we'll try as best as we can to respect each other's space, respect each other's, you know, rules and guidelines for each other. And I pretty much did the same thing with my boyfriend. I mean, we talked about, like, okay, this is what you can do, this is what you can't do. I'll take care of this part of the rent, you can take care of this part of the rent, you can take care of this bill, you know, whenever we finally get the apartment finalized. So I always try to make sure that whenever I do go into doing anything as a group effort with someone, that it is a group effort. It's not just me working with other people and me taking on everything, because that's just way too damn stressful.
Yeah. True.
So hopefully that's going to be it.
Yeah, I think well, it's a matter of personality too. You know, I always, growing up, I used to direct plays, like little plays. I would write them, and I'd grab people and make them act in them, and you know, make the costumes and direct the play, and then star in it as well or something, and you know, go around the neighborhood, sell tickets, and then we'd do the play. And I guess I always was the person that made things happen, if that makes any sense. So I sort of end up in that leadership role a lot of the time, and I've only collaborated, you know, a bit. So I like collaborating, though. I actually really do like it, and I like to delegate stuff, but it doesn't always happen. You know, it doesn't always work. But it's good that you know how to do that this early in your life, I think, because it took me a really long time to get to that point, actually. Yeah. So that's great.
It's a lot that's changing. Like I'm only 19, so I'm still, you know, learning about the transition from teenager to adult, and it's quite difficult.
It's not easy.
I was gonna say, oh man, freshman year of college kicked my ass. Like my first semester, I failed it just because I was so overwhelmed with the change. You know,
my year was, I got really sick both semesters. Even got food poisoning on finals.
Oh my god.
You know how you're supposed to like gain like 15 pounds? I lost 15 pounds. It was
Oh no.
Yeah.
You can't afford to lose anything. You're like a stick.
115 pounds. I'm good.
I mean, I started a workout regimen, but that was the only thing. I felt like I gained like 10 pounds from all the food I was eating. So much takeout. So much takeout. Oh man, but
That'll do it. Well, I've been, it's been really great because I was, I have this illness, so they gave me a lot of medication. I gained a lot of weight, and it was from this medication. Like, they gave me 8 medications that cause weight gain, and they didn't tell me that any of them caused weight gain, so I had no idea that, that it was going to happen. And it happened. It happened pretty fast. It took about a year, and I gained like 130 pounds.
Oh my.
Yeah. Because I've always been thick too. I'm about the same height as Courtney, 5'7.5", and I weighed about 115 my entire life. And then when I turned 38, I got this illness, and they gave me all this medication, and I gained like all this weight. But I lost 57 pounds in the last year, so it's going really well, actually, because I stopped taking a bunch of the medication. So that's helped a lot. And then luckily I'm in a wheelchair, but I actually walked 3 blocks to the pharmacy and 3 blocks back about a week ago.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I was really pretty excited about it because, yeah, that's a lot. Because I can barely stand up for as long as it takes to like pop popcorn in the microwave. It's like, yeah, it's just excruciating pain. So to be able to walk that far was huge. It's really, really huge.
That's a great accomplishment. Like that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, and I feel a lot better, and I'm pretty sure that it's the weight coming off that's making it happen. Because I have really small bones. I used to wear like a size 6.5 shoe, and wear like size 4 gloves and size 3.25 rings, and stuff. And my shoe size went to 9. My ring size went to 7. All these things changed, and I used to wear a 22 corset, and that went up to 28. So. Okay, so we have a hi from Taiga Aisaka. Aisaka. Hi. I can't do Japanese. I mean, I can do Japanese, but I'm not in the mood to do Japanese. Okay. Can you cut your wrist, please? Excuse me?
Oh my.
Okay. I think that I'm going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Because that's a bunch of bullshit. Bull.
Little.
I can go frack yourself.
Yeah, most definitely.
I have TMJ really severely, and they just told me like about a mouth guard because I just got a new doctor. And it's like, oh, okay. Where do I get a mouth guard? I'm like, I'll just go to Barnes & Noble. Because 2 years ago, when I was 18, my dentist just threw pills at me. They're steroids, which you can't take for a long time. So I'm just like, okay, you could try the mouth guard, but if you're still having really bad pain, we could give you this medicine, which is an antidepressant, and it'll give me weight. Like, not really. Don't want to do medicines. That's my father's job.
Yeah.
I have to find a mouth guard, like a football player. It'll be fun.
Yay.
It was I used to do karate, and I had to wear mouth guards whenever I was sparring. So, like, is that like the kind of same deal? Like, same kind of mouth guard, or?
Yeah, it's and hockey,
Oh my
like
god.
any type of sport. It's just something you pinch your teeth down on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just found scared.
Hi.
Hi.
Aw. Hey. You dropped in.
Was that? Yeah. Were you like scared to see my face, or was that joy? I don't know.
Joy. I'm very happy. You can't tell when I'm happy? Look, Niffer's happy too. Yay.
Oh god. Yeah, I decided to stop in for a while because it's really freaking hot and humid outside right now. It's 90
And it's July. Yay.
with 35% humidity outside.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been humid here because we've been getting rain. Monsoon season!
Yay! Same here.
Oh, no, I know what RJ is, but sorry, where are you, Courtney?
I am New Mexico.
Oh, Astrid?
I'm in Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. Sorry, RJ, you were saying.
Yeah, no, well, yesterday, the very first storm of the monsoon season hit us yesterday, and it was a dust storm.
Oh my god.
So, naturally, I went outside and recorded it impacting my neighborhood, and then I instantly regretted it, like I always do, because I had to take a shower after I got back inside. I was wearing black pants. But then they had a brown tint to them.
Oh my.
I hate dust so much.
Actually, they're pretty fun.
See if you can find a film called The Wind. It's an old silent film. It's really amazing, but it's about this woman in the Dust Bowl, and it's really cool, actually. It's called The Wind. It's by D.W.
I actually
Netflix.
took pictures of it too.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's not nearly as bad as the other one that we had like 2 summers ago. That one literally looked like it was the plague rolling in. Literally, it was probably one of the biggest.
Either 2 years ago. Oh, that was horrible. Got dust.
It was.
We could not go outside, but the sun was cool.
It was kind of cool though because the one that hit Arizona was the biggest dust storm in Arizona history, and it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon, literally what time it is right now, and there was so much dust in the air that it looked like I was filming at night.
Oh man.
And this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on summer. And it was really intense. I had fun with it because I was outside and I was like, it's gonna impact, and next thing you know, my voice gets drowned out by the freaking wind, and then you just see this cloud of dust rolling in on me. It's actually kind of cool.
My parents are actually going down to Arizona for vacation next week, and they were telling me like, yeah, they want to go see the Grand Canyon, and they're going to be all touristy and stuff. So.
Okay. I have some survival tips for them. Water, sunscreen, water.
Pack the entirety of Lake Ivy into a water bottle. I think that would pretty much suffice.
Yeah, no, sunscreen, water, sunscreen. Trail mix, trust me, trail mix.
What about bug repellent?
Honestly, we won't get bit by a mosquito because the mosquito will basically try to commit suicide in the air anyways. Like, they spontaneously combust. I wish I was joking, but out here in Arizona, it's almost not even an exaggeration. Honestly, when I watch lizards crawl across the ground, I can just hear squeaky little voices going, fuck. Just.
Well, yeah, it's like in May, 109 degrees. I don't want to imagine what its highest is going to be this month.
The highs Arizona, especially July 11th, it's supposed to be 116.
Oh,
July
Jesus.
11th. And I'm going to be out there for Mayhem Fest.
Oh, dude.
My dad
Yep,
loves
I'm going to be outside for about 12 hours in 115-degree weather with 30% humidity.
Oh, my goodness. I really wish I could.
The only thing I can do in weather like that is lay around and moan. Seriously.
Well, that's what pretty much everybody does.
I wear
At
as
the-
little
at
as
Mayhem Fest.
possible. I just kind of go, kill
Well, at
me
Mayhem
now.
Fest, you get that a lot. But then people quickly get off the ground because then their skin starts melting to it. I'm not joking. I remember this.
I'm pretty sure it's a sign.
Well, I mean, I've told you guys many times my weather rate for Arizona when it comes to summer. Satan in a jacuzzi, Satan's armpit, Satan's balls in the jacuzzi, and right now we're at Satan's balls in a jacuzzi. That's where we are right now.
Don't forget that we're live on air.
I'm sorry, but I'm being real.
Careful with the swearing is all I'm asking.
Okay. But
You
yeah,
can
we're
say
at
you're perfectly acceptable to say fracking, okay?
okay. I'm sorry, you know I swear like a sailor.
So do I, but I can say fracking.
I don't know, that feels like way too Ned Flanders for me.
I don't know, I've been watching Battlestar Galactica nonstop for like the past week, so fracking is coming very naturally to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I've been reading comic books, a lot of comic books. I finally got excited about this comic book I'm reading. That was a collaboration between Todd McFarlane. If anybody knows who that is, Todd McFarlane is responsible for Spawn. Oh, yes. Sorry, nerdgasm. Anyway, Todd McFarlane and a few other well-known comic book artists came together to write a comic book series called Haunt. And it's about this priest who isn't really that good of a priest. He swears in the church, he smokes and sleeps with a hooker, and then murders people.
Just like the perfect thing.
I could say something really, really bad here, but I'm going to refrain myself.
It's okay, I'm Catholic. I hear all that. I hear that stuff.
I'm like, that sounds like Catholicism in a nutshell.
Oh, so at our comic expo in Albuquerque, I met the creator of The Crow.
James Abar?
Yeah.
Oh, damn you.
Signed it.
He signed
I
it?
met
Yeah,
he
I shook his hand. He was awesome. He was giving a lecture, too. I missed that because I was tired.
He drew me a bat.
Awesome.
And
Okay, you know what? Screw you guys.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah, he was like,
I really wish I would have bought. He did these. He took these sketchbooks and he drew on the end paper part. You know,
mm-hmm.
he like did all these drawings and he was selling them for you to have one. Then it would be your sketchbook with his work at the beginning. But wouldn't that be cool, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't buy it. I really wish I had, though. I really, really wish I had. But yeah, he drew me a bat.
I wish I had commission.
Okay, so since we're on nerdy subjects and stuff, I'm pretty sure I nerded up my phone as much as you possibly can with the text message ringtone I have. You guys might know it right away.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, hold on, let me find my damn microphone. Of course.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yep. So anytime I get a text message, I honestly feel like picking up my phone as if I'm actually getting called and be like, Alpha, you basic robotic bitch, leave me alone. I do not need to save the world right now. Like, just totally out of nowhere, just do that for the hell of it.
For the longest time, my ringtone, or my text tone rather, was Navi from Legend of Zelda going, "Hey! Hey!" And my mom made me get the ringtone taken off of my phone because it was annoying the hell out of her.
Well, here's
I got
another one.
treasure chest open, Lily, dun 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 dun, from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda is my favorite video game, so my entire phone is pretty much decked out in Zelda.
Yeah, here's another one that I have.
One up you. Hold up.
Yeah.
I have the full thing. I have literally the full thing.
Oh, yeah,
and that, even him going,
hey, what's that? My phone too.
Wait,
yeah,
Courtney,
so
you showed me your belt buckle? I got the. You showed me your belt buckle.
Huh?
I have. Hold up, it's not finished yet, but I have the Triforce tattooed on my ankle.
ooh.
So. It's not finished yet, but.
I only have one tattoo.
Yeah, how's that doing, by the way?
Oh,
Is it
it's looking great. You'll have to excuse me. I'm wearing shorts because, like I said, it's like horrible weather out here right now. But
Wow.
yeah, it's doing really, really good. I have to get it touched up though, because some of the ink didn't set one of the lines, and it's a little crooked right there. But other than that, it's.
Kayla was
really
telling me about the infection, actually.
Oh no, it wasn't an infection.
Well, not infection, but the problem.
Yeah, I had an allergic reaction to the ink, and it sucked.
It's pretty
It
unusual.
Yeah, it is, but I knew what I was getting into because I know some people do have that happen. But the degree of swelling was what really unsettled me because my elbow, right here, the side of my arm,
Yeah.
this is at normal size, but with the swelling, it came out to right about here. No joke.
Oh my god.
And my arm all around from here out was like that, and the swelling was so intense that it actually was going to the base of my wrist.
Oh my.
That's creepy.
Yeah,
That's really creepy.
it was terrible, but I expected it. I knew what I was getting myself into. I wasn't surprised when I woke up one Monday and my arm was like that. I was like, "Hey, Mom, I need to schedule a doctor's appointment."
What kind of ink did you get done? Like, you know what kind it is?
The brand, I honestly can't remember because I was too focused on ignoring the pain.
Gotcha.
So I can't remember.
I specially requested all of my tattoos to get done in vegan ink, so maybe that's a good option for you, maybe, because it doesn't have
Medium?
any like vegan ink.
Oh, vegan. Okay.
Yeah, not made with any sort of animal byproducts whatsoever. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get my artist to do that for me.
Yeah.
Because he does really, really good work.
Like, I like you, but I just got allergy reaction. Can you please? The whole cute face on. Little puppy lip going.
Well, Jwlhyfer saw my video, so she already knows what part of the tattoo sucked the most for me.
I'm guessing it was right up here near the crook of your elbow.
Actually, the center, like literally the center line down, is what got me. But the worst part of it was actually that letter right there.
That one little letter.
Yeah, that one little letter hurt the most out of anything.
There's a nerve that runs right through there, so that makes a lot of sense.
He hit it good. Not in the good way either. It was horrible. And little did I know, my girlfriend was recording me when I was getting the tattoo, and I was like, "Oh God, he's doing the D. The D does not feel good." And I was like, "Wait a second," and I was like, "Yeah, exactly." So, and I fucking look over and I see her just laughing and recording. I'm like, "Okay, let's see how it is." All right, thank you. Thank you.
I'm guessing you guys joked about it later on, though. Of course.
Oh, my tattoo artist is like, well, as soon as I'm done, I guess I could help you. I was like, whatever, man. My tattoo artist was really funny.
That's great. Mine,
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty,
it was
pretty awesome dude, actually. That guy. Wow.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
how
I
to pick
know. I
them.
saw the swastika. Yeah, I saw the swastika on his arm, and I was just like, yay. Like, and then he was talking about before he even got started. He's like, yeah, there's some tattoos I regret, you know. And I was just like, yeah, I can see that.
You got a swastika on your elbow?
Yeah, it was a negative space one too, so like it was definitely in there, and I was like, well, as long as you regret it, go ahead and draw blood. It's okay. No, but when I go get my touch up, I'm getting wrist tattoos, kind of like what Kaylee did, but mine are going to be runic, and one's going to say deception here, and illusionist here, and it's going to be runes.
very interesting.
Yeah, I'm a magician, by the way. So like all my stuff are going to be magician and fantasy related.
Very cool.
So yeah, so I'm going to have like Theban and runic and whatever the hell else I can find all over my body. Roman numerals.
My only experience when it comes to runic anything is runes when it comes to practicing magic. So, like, are you talking about like Nordic runes or?
The Sax runic, the Sax Wiccan runic.
Okay, very cool. Those are the ones I'm most confused with.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she's Wiccan, and she's like, well, I can give you the alphabet, and she's like, and I was like, yeah, okay, and then she's like, you can try Theban too, and I'm like, okay, this is just too awesome, thank you. So, like, I literally have all my stuff drawn out on paper, because I do some drawing and artistic crap, and, yeah, this is just one page full of Theban and runic.
Interesting. Yep.
Yep.
That's what that
So
is.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I have the shorthand runic too, because I was like, you can do runes in shorthand, and Kayla's like, yeah, and she's like, I'll do it for you, and I was like, all right, cool. So now I have it in shorthand, and eventually when I get my other tattoos, which I'm gonna do at least 2 or 3 at one time, because I'm like that. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna get something done right here, which is gonna be for my Salem witch trials tattoo, because I'm actually a direct descendant of Susanna Moon.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm a direct descendant of her. I have the papers and like lineage and all that on my other computer and stuff. So I'm gonna get that with the Roman numerals under it, saying 1692, and Roman numerals. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, you know.
Pretty much all of my tattoo ideas are either music related or video game related. There is like no in between.
That's awesome.
Like the Triforce on my ankle is a part of a piece that I'm like. My boyfriend's stepbrother is learning how to be a tattoo apprentice, so he did the tattoo, and it was really good for him because it was only his second tattoo that he's ever done on a person. So.
And the lines were on everything, huh?
I mean they're kind of broken, but that's just because of the ink settling. Like I don't know if I can angle it down enough to show or anything. I'm on webcam, of course, but like,
yeah,
contortionist, yay. Okay, like it's a little like broken, like.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not that bad, but he does want to go over it with a larger needle just to make it a little more solid. But that's going to be a part of like an anklet. Like I'm going to have different symbols from Nintendo games that I used to play when I was a kid, kind of as like a reminder of my childhood. And so the next one I plan on getting is Samus's crest from Metroid that she has on her Zero suit. I'm getting the symbol of the Star Fox fleet, Donkey Kong.
Awesome.
I'm gonna have Donkey Kong's banana, the one-up mushroom from Super Mario, and Kirby's star from Kirby Dream Land.
Sick. The only nerdy tattoo I'm probably ever gonna do is the Dracula symbol from Blade Trinity.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about getting that. I have to take this off real quick. But eventually I'm gonna get it here somewhere, right here on this area. So if somebody ever like sees me swimming, they'll like see the Dracula symbol right there. And only like hardcore Blade and like Blade fans will get it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be really interesting to see who kind of like does a double think and like, you know. Like,
Oh man, one time I saw there was this cashier at a donut shop up in Toccoa Hills, which is like a little bit north of Atlanta, and she had an entire sleeve that was dedicated to Resident Evil, and I recognized the symbol of the Umbrella Corporation. And I pointed it out, and I'm like, dude, I love your Resident Evil sleeve. And she's like, oh, thank you. And then she chased me and my mom out of the store and was like, you're the only person that recognized our tattoos. Here, have some coupons. And I'm like, I got free donuts because I recognized Resident Evil. Hell yeah.
I know, right?
That made
Like,
my day.
RJ, could
Yeah.
you take this over for about 5 minutes?
Yeah, of course.
I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, like this vest I'm wearing has a whole bunch of nerdy crap on it too. Right here, this pin says "I love the dark side," and the heart is in the shape of the Death Star. I have a Harry Potter badge right here. Then I have I'm a metal fan.
Oh my lord.
It's like an actual metal fan. So then I have Edward Scissorhands down here. Then I have my giant ass Deadpool.
Oh man.
And then I have Batman on this side. And what the hell else do I have? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's this sloth one that says live slow, die whenever. And then my personal favorite out of all of them is Jesus loves you, but the devil gives you cool shit. That's my personal favorite.
I like that one a lot.
I know, and the funny thing is, like I mentioned, I'm Catholic, but I don't look like it at all. And I listen to probably the most anti-Christian bands out there because I listen to Dark Funeral, Mayhem, Immortal, Behemoth.
I was gonna say Behemoth is probably the epitome of anti-Catholic.
Except for Deicide.
Yeah. Deicide is.
But Deicide doesn't. I mean, I love Deicide, and I got to see him a few times, which was awesome. But Deicide is a little obnoxious about it, in my opinion, while Behemoth isn't. Like, Behemoth just does it in this really cool way. I actually got a Behemoth tank that I've been wanting to get forever, and it's just so freaking awesome. And when I got it in the mail because it came all the way from Poland, no problem.
Oh, what, Dad?
He might have got you.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. I'll tell you anyways, Courtney. I'm sure you saw the pictures.
This story before. Come on.
Sorry, what?
You already told me this story like 5 times already.
I know, but I like Behemoth so much. I can't help it. Hey, at least I'm not breaking out the decks of cards.
I just had to say goodbye to my grandfather. He was visiting for 4th of July.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he's Polish, so I've actually showed Behemoth to him, and he's like this Orthodox Polish Catholic old man. And
God.
His first look at it was, "You have brought Satan into my house. What is wrong with you?" And I'm just
That's fun.
like, Yay!
Yeah. No, but the packaging was really cool. So if you have ever order anything from Behemoth, it's just amazing because it goes 100% satanic instead of 100% cotton. It says 100% satanic, and I'm just like, oh yes, thank you. I didn't even like. I just wanted to roll around on top of it for a while. Like that's what I wanted to do.
That sounds awesome.
I know. I actually got to see Behemoth finally too. Not long ago. It was when they did their comeback tour here in the U.S. Oh, that was so awesome. I got to see Watain too, which is like really freaking rare because Watain doesn't really come into the U.S. that often, from what I remember.
Yeah.
So when I got to see them, I was just like, I can die happy. Somebody could blow up this building right now, and I'd be good. Like, I do not care. The only other thing that made it even cooler was when I got to meet the last remaining original band member from Decapitated.
Oh, dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, I was like, I shook his hand, and I was just like, I need to preserve this for the rest of my life.
You could just put it into like the glass tank that the guy had in
Yeah,
Zoolander.
that's what I was gonna do. I was like, I need to commission somebody to do that for me now, like right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, and yeah, I've been to a lot of concerts and like a lot of concerts.
My last concert was January of last year.
Oh, that's kind of around the same time as me too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
My band that I went to go see sounds kind of lame in comparison to yours. I went to go see Of Mice and Men.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. I like them too.
I listen to a little bit of everything. Like I'll listen to death metal, and then I'll listen to like hardcore, and then I'll listen to like death rock. You know, I listen to just everything.
Yeah.
And I work as a DJ, so I also listen to a lot of different EDM genres. So, like, when I went to go see, who was it that was playing? It was Capture the Crown. Woe Is Me, Of Mice and Men. There were two other bands that were on the tour, but I can't remember who they were. Oh yeah, Texas in July was one of them, and they sound good live, but on CD and recording, they're just terrible. Like they sound incredibly generic. Like to the point where it's like it's good music that you can listen to live and just like mosh and do whatever you need to do in the pit or whatever. But like when you listen to it and just for like kicks and you're just like, this is so generic. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
I would have I would go to a lot more shows if I wasn't so busy like actually performing at shows. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Seriously, if you haven't gone to Mayhem Fest yet and it's in your area, go. It's so worth it.
I think they're going to be in Atlanta. They've already been in Atlanta. I haven't really taken a look at the dates yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of people bitching about the two headliners though, but
Who are they?
Korn and Avenged Sevenfold.
Why would they be bitching about Korn? Well, Korn I can kind of understand. Their music kind of started going a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, but
they're making a good comeback.
Yeah, they are. A lot of people are talking shit about the latest album, which doesn't surprise me. But Avenged Sevenfold and Korn were kind of like my beginning bands once I actually started transitioning into that kind of music. So for me, that's just really cool because I haven't got to see him yet. And I always hear how crazy Korn live shows are and shit, so I'm perfectly happy with seeing it. I mean, I got to see Slayer and Slipknot when Slipknot started touring again for Mayhem Fest, and that was probably one of the sickest shows ever because if you know anything about Slipknot concerts, there's one thing that he does that Corey has everybody do in the crowd. And he did it for us. Pretty much he has everybody get down on the ground, like bend down, and he goes, when I fucking say jump, you jump and just kick everybody's ass. And it's something that he does very rarely. So everybody literally in that whole stadium was just down, and it was just so cool. I loved it. And Slayer stole the show too. That was like the one band I wanted to see out of anybody else was Slayer, and I got to see Slayer. Unfortunately, before Heinemann passed away.
Yeah.
But
so sad when I found that out.
That
I was just like, no.
I know. I was like, I was so disappointed, but I'm so glad I got to see, that before all that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool.
The once in a lifetime.
I have videos of it, and yeah. It's really
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I don't know, my headphone isn't connecting for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy losing your fingers day.
Losing your fingers day?
Yeah, because that almost happened to me already.
Oh dear.
I'm
not
not
supposed to play fireworks.
Well, I'm okay. All I have to say is Black Cat. Yep. Black Cat. So
I miss fireworks actually. You need to have some sparklers or something. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind having some.
I have like 6 boxes of them.
What good does that do me?
You can enjoy me while holding one.
You guys should be glad. Firing fireworks in your backyard is illegal in Georgia.
It's illegal here too.
Oh,
yeah, but I didn't stop my sister when she was living out in Georgia.
I know in Alabama it's completely fine because I know for a fact once you hit the border of Alabama going from Georgia, you just see fireworks like
everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, my sister lived in Georgia for quite a few years when she was married to her husband that was in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
a few years.
There's a military base here, I think, Fort Wayne. So yeah. Is that Fort Wayne? I can't remember the name. But,
there's a few out there, yeah.
Yeah, Fort Gillem I know is it's in the Metro Atlanta area, and I pass by it a lot of times whenever I'm driving up to venues and stuff. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, Jwlhyfer, you missed it. I was talking about all the awesome buttons I have on here.
Well, I heard a bit.
Oh, okay.
I heard a little bit. Not much, but a bit. I'm going to try to translate this little bit of Arabic.
Ooh.
That we have
hold on.
So weird. I love it.
Sorry,
all right, let's see if this translating thing works. Because we have a question. It does say.
Okay, so while she's translating that,
that's not English.
I went shopping with my girlfriend when she was out here, and I only managed to find one really cool thing. And I was actually really disappointed because I found these soft leather combat boots that were aged and like worn in just right, and they, oh my god, they were so beautiful. But they were fucking size 9s. I wear size 10s and 11s. I was just like, no! No! I was so sad, but then I was like, I'm not leaving you here without anything. And I went over to the case, and I found this.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's a really nice belt buckle. Like,
Oh yeah, way cool.
It's a little nicked up, but I don't care. It's just so nice. I was like, I could totally picture Sony wearing this as like an Underworld Evolution costume or something.
Yeah, really. That's great.
Yeah, so I got away with that right here. I was happy. I was like, yay! I got something. And
Want to
then
talk about? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's okay. You
No,
can
I'm
go
having
ahead.
a terrible, terrible shoe dilemma. I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw on my
Oh
face.
yeah, you posted. Yeah.
Ah,
Only 423. Why? Why?
yeah, exactly. It's I'm addicted now to John Fluvog shoes. I was able to buy a pair for $100, and they are so beautiful, and they're so comfortable, and they're so well made that I have another pair on layaway. And then the pair that I posted, I actually bought the black ones because they were $132, and they haven't come yet. But the burgundy were available when I bought the black ones, or I would have bought them. So now the burgundy are available in my size for less than I paid for the other ones. Why? Why?
I know this feel all too well.
Oh my god, they're so beautiful. They're burgundy, and they have these really nifty sculpted heels that are patent leather, and they're Oxford. They're like little Oxfords, and they're not high. They're not too high. They're really like a perfect height, and it's just killing me.
Oh.
They're about the size. The size that's available is about half size too big, which means I could put insoles and stuff in there to make them more comfy. Yay.
That's good.
Yeah. But I'm so tempted to just spend like every penny I have and just buy them anyway. You don't have any idea how close I am to doing it. I'm so close. Who needs to eat? Who needs to pay the phone bill? Fuck that shit. I want my shoes.
If you guys are wondering what I'm doing and you hear a whole bunch of metal clanging, that's because I'm looking at how many rings I actually have.
Like wearing, or how many you have in total?
No, like how many I have in total, because one of the newest ones I actually got was while my girlfriend was out here, and it's this one.
Well, that's cool.
I've seen that ring before. Like, I've seen it in stores and stuff.
Yeah, I got this at Spencer's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this at Spencer's. I was like, ooh, I'll take it. But
Or to Spencer's.
yeah.
Spencer's is like a how would I describe Spencer's? It has a little bit of everything. It has like alternative clothes, and then it also has like smoking paraphernalia. It has.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I know what.
They have some adult things in it as well.
They have sexy stuff.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. I just counted how many rings I have, and I have 7 in total.
7 rings. Wow.
Yep.
I was just about to say I'm wearing 7 in total. But
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got 7 rings on my fingers right now.
I just
Yeah,
have.
I lost a ring down the sink though the other day.
Oh no, that sucks.
It was a ring that fit right here on this finger, right at the knuckle, and I really liked it. And it had a really nice little pattern on it. It was really pretty. And it's gone, baby, gone.
Oh.
Oh, hey, my earplugs for concerts. Yay, found them.
I keep my rings in this locked box here. I have a thing about boxes. I don't know if you guys have noticed.
I did like 3 months after after Hangouts with you.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Metal clanging.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Hey, you
14.
win. I should probably put that on vibrate.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26.
It sounds like all the rings I
27 just in that box, and that's not all of them. That's what's in the box, baby.
Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite things that I'm going to convert into a pocket watch instead of a necklace is this.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, this is actually from Hot Topic, believe it or not.
Well, they have good stuff
Wait,
sometimes.
Hot Topic still has good stuff?
Online they do.
Clothes, waves.
Yeah, no, online they have some pretty good stuff every once in a while.
I got the sticker there.
Yeah, their online store has really good stuff every once in a while. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it.
I think they have some good stuff, like, hidden around, but you have to kind of weed through the crap.
I do, trust me, I do. Like, it's really funny. I'll be online, and my sister's like, "You're on Hot Topic again?" I'm like, "I'm looking for hidden treasures. You don't understand." I'm like,
I remember that period in time when I thought, in order to look cool, I had to buy everything at Hot Topic.
oh God, no.
And then I remembered, oh hey, thrift stores exist.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of DIY projects I want to do. I just need to kick myself on the butt and do them.
Yeah, same here. And like, I've had people requesting for my YouTube channel, like, hey, can you film yourself doing the DIYs? And then I'm like, I can, but the camera angle is like, it's so hard to get camera angles correct whenever you're doing DIYs to show everybody like what exactly you're doing, and it's just like I want to show you what I'm doing, but I don't know if you see what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah, I know. But I've been thinking of just, you have like a webcam like I do, right? It's just sitting like on your computer, on your laptop?
It's embedded in my laptop, yeah.
Right. So what I was going to do is like put a table behind my laptop and turn it around and do the stuff on the table flat with the camera just looking over onto the table.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can try
Actually, I have something that might help you guys that's really cheap, but is a really good quality
you know,
webcam.
I mean, you can take it off. It's not stuck to the...
so yours is like, you can move yours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, I can move it. Yeah, help me. Okay, sorry. You want to see a really messy room?
Take a look at mine. Oh man.
That is messy. That is good. Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
My room would be so much cleaner if I didn't move back from college, because like I moved back and then I went out with a couple of my friends for a couple of weeks, and I gave my parents my extra luggage, and they put all of my luggage, they kind of like just dumped it all on my bed, and the sheer weight of all that just fell on my floor, and now I have this.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is my floor.
That's my floor too.
My room is so much more clean, but parents. You know.
If you want a camera that actually has good quality, sorry.
No, what were you saying, RJ?
A camera that has good quality is this right here. It's a Logitech. It's about like $20, if even that. It's actually pretty good because I used it for Skype a lot, and I mean it's good quality. You just have to get the lighting right because There's some lighting that'll make you look green or yellow. So you'll just have to try and experiment with the lighting a little bit, but other than that, it's actually a pretty good sound and recording and all that. But I wouldn't use the actual built-in microphone on this.
Yeah.
Personally, I would get something kind of like what I have right now, which is the microphones right here.
Yeah. Well, for the Hangout, I was going to grab my little brother's Turtle Beaches, but they're so big and bulky, and I've never actually used them on my computer, so I felt like it was just going to be a little too cumbersome.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. What Caleb, my girlfriend, has is Skull Candy ones that have the microphone built into here too, and it's a pretty good microphone too, because she uses it for the Hangouts, and she never has a problem with audio. And this isn't Skull Candy. I forget what the hell this is that I use, but I use it.
Have that horrible high-pitched squeak on them that I can't seem to get rid of. But maybe if I used a headset or something, it might be better.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you guys. Skull Candy has pretty good, decent ones for calling, anyways, as far as I know, because Kayla usually wears it, and you'll see the microphone sometimes right here. Okay. Oh, Raven.
Hey.
What happened to your hair? No more red? Gone? Maybe gone?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much faded out, yeah.
Hey, Raven.
Hi.
Hi, Raven.
I was contemplating on if I wanted to join or not because I was gonna throw a little stuff outside like fireworks and stuff with my boyfriend a little bit. I can stay on for a little bit though. So.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get off in a little bit. My boyfriend wants me to go over to his place for fireworks celebration tonight.
Romantic. Very romantic. Watching the fireworks with
I think it's small explosive.
It's a very American thing to do.
Well, hopefully my boyfriend doesn't set his butt on fire like he did last time, so that's gonna be great.
See, that's romance at its best right there. Watching your boyfriend set his ass on fire.
Here, sweetie, let me go get the fire for, your ass.
Yeah, when I let off one of the one of the black cats, just like 20 minutes before I came on here, I was like, Dad, don't tell him we have him. He's like, why? And I said, just let me do this. Let me do this. So I lit one, I threw it in the air, and I have never seen kids in neighborhoods jump so quickly.
I got a few stuff. I got smoke balls or whatever.
Oh, smoke bombs? Yeah.
Those are good.
And then I love these things. The poppets, you throw them on the ground and they snap.
Yep.
I love these things.
I used to throw them at my friend's feet.
I think my boyfriend said that he got a pack of zombies, and I don't know if you guys know what zombies are. They're basically like you light them on fire, and they're kind of like trick candles. Like they won't go off immediately, but you have to wait like 5 to 10 minutes, and then they'll go off.
Right.
So, but they're really explosive. So he got like a 5-pack of those, and I think he just has some standard firecrackers. So not sure, but we'll be intrigued. I'll take video of it or whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to do that with mine too because I took a picture of all the fireworks me and my dad got. I mean, they're not the good fireworks that go all the way up in the air and explode and stuff because those are illegal here, which makes me really sad.
To me, that's a lot.
It makes me sad though, but I took a picture of what we got, and I put a caption, I don't think we have enough.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I think I need like 3 more of those at least.
Oh my. Hang on, I need to go put something away really quick.
All right.
Okay, so one of the questions we have is, what's your name? And I'm just going to say for that person, all you need to do to find out our names is just scroll over the picture, and it'll give you our names.
That it will.
But just because I know there's people who are lazy like me, I'll say my name is usually Mask of Arcane, but I'm signed into a different account right now. But my YouTube channel is Mask of Arcane. It's all pretty much put together in one word. So that's my YouTube channel.
Then mine, Astrid Aesthetic, but it's one of those, like, I changed it with Google Plus, so the URL, if you type in, it's so lame. It's Sunshine XD. Don't even. Let's just say baby bat years. That's all we have to say.
Okay. Well, honestly, I'm actually still in my baby bat kind of area right now because I just recently got into all this barely a year ago.
Well,
So yeah, I'm just glad I have my girlfriend to like literally come over and be like, no, 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 no. So I have some help there.
And then we have Courtney over there.
Sweetly Dark Lullaby for YouTube. Which I came back.
Yay! And Raven in the pink red hair with the
Red and black, really.
red and black hair with a wreath in it.
Yeah.
And I'm Jwlhyfer, the host of the hostess with the mostest.
very, very true.
Woo-hoo. Yes. Anyway.
Yeah.
Boy, that really quieted us up, didn't it?
Yeah, totally. I put my phone on vibrate so you guys don't get annoyed hearing the Power Ranger pager.
Why would I be annoyed by hearing Power Rangers? I haven't heard it on TV in years.
Oh, okay. So my nerdiness just kicked in again. I found somebody who does prop replicas of the Pearl packs from Ghostbusters 2. And it's literally endorsed by the company and everything. They have one of the mold castings for it. They use the original frames. Hasbro even gives them the wands to shoot the beam, and it's on this freaking giant pack, and it's like $2,000.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm getting one eventually. I'm gonna get one, and I'm gonna die happy. I even found a guy who does literally screen accurate replicas of the Power Ranger communicators, and I'm talking about first season.
Are you
It has
serious?
the light. Yeah, no, it has the lights. It does the beeping. Even has a malfunction mode when the communicators weren't working.
I want one.
That's what sucks. Since the demand is so high, he does. They're called runs, which is where pretty much first come, first serve. Get whatever one. So pretty much, he makes them and everything, and he does them 2-3 months, however fast he gets them out. But he has the White Ranger, the Black Ranger, the Gold Ranger. He has all of them.
Wow.
And here's a little tip for anybody who's a major collector and loves 90s shit. If you go to Power Rangers Legendary Series and type in Morpher, you'll be able to get the legendary, the first 5 die-cast coins from the Power Ranger belts, along with a Morpher. And they also released a White Ranger and Green Ranger edition as well, and those are about $70 a piece.
Oh my goodness.
And they also have the dagger that the Green Ranger uses to call his Dinozord. They have one like that too.
Oh
So, yeah, I'll link you guys to all that if you want.
absolutely. I would love to take a look at that.
Yeah, I've been on like a huge like nerdy bend on that. And like now, if somebody does the replica weapons from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'll die happy. Not even joking. I would die happy. I mean, I have prop replicas of the lightsabers from Star Wars. I have the double-bladed one. I have the Anakin Skywalker one. I still need to get Darth Vader, Mace Windu, and Yoda. And did I say Luke Skywalker yet?
Nope. No, you said Anakin.
Okay. Yeah, so I got to get Luke's too. And my sister Erica's like, if you get Mace Windu's, don't be surprised if it vanishes. I'm like, why? And she's like, it's purple. So
Well, speaking of like nerdgasms and like geeking out on stuff, like this entire month or last month, I was completely geeking out over the release of X-Men: Days of Futures Past.
oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
X-Men is my favorite series ever. Nightcrawler is my favorite superhero, so I was like in this, and it kind of like researched the fact that I have like a bunch of comics, and I decided to reread all of my comic books, and it just
Right.
like I have my entire stack up here. Like I busted them all out. like
Nice.
like all of these are either classic X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, or Exiles. I have a couple of Excalibur, and then my personal favorites are the official handbooks of the Marvel Universe that came back out in the 90s.
Oh, damn. You better be taking good care of those.
Oh, absolutely. I barely like let anyone touch these. And my absolute
If I were you, I would literally have them put on go into a clean room with a hazmat suit and use and share the freaking thing. Like, all the tweezers.
I would probably be more careful with them if I had all of them. I have only 5 of them out of 12. So I have 1, 8, 9, 11, and 12. But 12 has my favorite alien race ever. It's somewhere in the.
When you're talking about Marvel, you got to be really clear.
Well, it's one of the alien races. I think it's in this one. But the alien race, I have a photo of it on my Facebook because I remember finding it. But the alien race are called vegans.
Oh, okay. I know.
Yeah,
I know
they're from the planet Vega, but they are literally the alien race is called the vegans. And I just thought it was great because I'm like, oh, here they are. So those are vegans, guys. They are from the planet Vega in the Milky Way. And apparently they are from, well, it's Vega Superior, the dominant world in the Vega solar system that's the fourth from the sun. So
I'm sorry, but every time I hear Vega, I just think of Street Fighter. I can't help it.
I was more of a Mortal Kombat fan when I was a kid. So.
I was too, but but my favorite character out of Street Fighter is Akuma.
I just remember the only thing that really from Street Fighter that like rings out to me is it's because it's the name of a band, Hadouken. That's like yeah.
Huh?
Well, they're a drum and bass band, and I DJ some of their music sometimes. So yeah, I mean, the only thing that really pops into my head whenever I hear like Street Fighter.
Yeah, true. It's funny that you mentioned you're a DJ. I am too, but I do more like weddings and house parties and stuff.
Well, we do.
I have a few things, little geeky tidbits here. I don't know if you guys are into this stuff at all, but you see that.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
interesting.
It's Death by Neil Gaiman.
I've seen the character. I haven't read any of the
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Signed, and then he also signed. This is so great. This is really funny, actually. He signed this one, and so did John J. Muth. But he put nipple rings on the. Isn't that funny?
That's awesome.
But like,
The only autographed things I have is from As Lay Dying and the entire band from Alisana. And then I have 2 photos that were signed by Alice Cooper.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I got to send Kayla's with her, so I have to mail it out to her in like a bubble envelope.
from what I can remember, I only have 4 autograph things, and well, 3 of them are from musicians, and then one of them was my Dragon Con badge when I was like 12 years old. I got it all signed by the Mythbusters. So
Nice.
yeah, this was before Carrie got pregnant too, so before she took her leave. So I got to see her before her little baby popped out. But the other 3 signature things, I have a poster signed by Second Thief, which I sang with them on stage during one of their things because I was pretty good friends with the vocalist. I got a signed poster from My Children, My Bride, and another poster from Chelsea Grin when I saw them during the Infamous tour. So.
Nice. I love My Children, My Bride. It just sucks that they don't put much music out.
Yeah. Like, actually I have the poster right back here on my wall. So. But I don't know how well that's showing up.
Yeah, I remember me and my cousin were laughing our asses off at My Children, My Bride concert because you know how they like to do popular covers of songs in their live performances. Well, when we got to see them, they started covering Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started doing this Lady Gaga cover. I was like, that sounds so amazing when they do it.
So my favorite thing they did was I saw them during the last showing at this local artist venue that we had in my city called the Armory, and that was where my band, when I was in a band, got their start. Like it was like a good local metal venue, and My Children, My Bride performed there a lot. But during that time, apparently it was an inside joke among everyone in the group and everyone that came to watch them that it was like that The Cure was like their #1 inspiration. And so just to play up that idea, during the last show, they played a heavy metal version of Let's Go to Bed.
Oh,
And I was like, this is nice.
damn it. I want to hear that. Damn it.
I don't think there's any videos of it anywhere, but like I've tried searching for videos of it everywhere, but it was
too amazing. Of course it's not.
because it was just funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you see that black thing on the corner of my screen here. That's because my friend, my sister's friend, does a lot of stuff for Jägermeister, so she got me that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then that's my wall of metal and like stuff I've seen. Like I have concert tickets up there and everything. I even got to see Chris Angel at one point. His Vegas show. His Vegas show is pretty good. Like I said, I'm a magician, but when it comes to Chris Angel, he's really good on stage. TV show-wise, I don't want to sound like I'm a hater or anything because he's done a lot for magicians and he actually made it really cool and opened up a lot of stuff for magicians. He's done a lot. But there's just something so fake about his TV show that just bugs me. And then I had friends that are like, if you could do what Chris Angel does, I'll be impressed. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't have camera tricks, wires, and stooges. So there you go.
Oh, well, like, I don't know how 100% this is true, but Chris Angel's from Texas, right?
New York,
New
I think.
York?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's more Wall of Metal than.
As are they dying in Death Note? I spy Death Note.
Yeah, totally.
Well, like, my uncle who current why did I think Texas? My uncle currently lives in Texas, but he grew up in New York. Like most of my family's from New York, and apparently, Chris Angel went to his high school and was in my uncle's graduating class or something. I don't know how true this is, but this is a story that he's told us, and he said that apparently he was like a massive douchebag in high school, but
Probably, yeah.
I don't know how true that is. It's just a story that my family kind of rattles off, but you know, it's still something
Well,
fun to tell people.
yeah, I mean, I hear that he is too most of the time, but then, you see him doing really good things for people that without getting publicity for it. So, the one thing you have to keep in mind about any celebrity, regardless of who they are, they can have shitty days, just like anybody else.
Yeah.
And you can get tired of it. So you could probably be a douchebag one day and like the best guy to be around. Another time you get full of yourself. It's just how it kind of goes when it comes to celebrities. They have their good days and bad days. So I don't always tend to believe all the bad shit because people will talk shit regardless of how good you are. I mean,
Yeah, true.
look what they do with even some of the best celebrities.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris Angel, I do respect him because he is skilled in a lot of things that he does, and he's actually made it more acceptable for magicians kind of like me to go out there and not have people put off by my appearance and be like, okay, here's my wallet, just take it.
Yeah, I can kind of see that end of the spectrum. So, yeah.
Yeah, I give props and respect when it's due, of course, and when it's actually deserved. But other than that, I really just generally don't care about the reputations as long as it's helping out magicians in general. And one of the biggest pet peeves I actually have when it comes to magicians is magicians who are way overconfident in themselves, like they're total badass because they can hide a card behind their fucking hand.
Yeah.
I hate people like that.
I mean, the same kind
I
of
can do magic. That makes me better than you. It's like, no, that just means you have a lot of time and you probably don't see a lot of women.
the same kind of goes for DJing. Like everybody DJs a different style. I primarily stick to more of the gothic subgenres. I mostly do industrial, EBM, some goth rock, new wave, mostly all that kind of stuff. And then I of course kind of venture into other things like psytrance and I guess you could say I just generally stay in the creepy areas. And my boyfriend DJs as well. We're actually a part of a trio. Um, so he does more of like hard tech, hard dance, like really derpy kind of music. And then our guy Connor does like dubstep and trap and more of the commercial type of EDM. But we've learned within DJing that like there are a lot of people who think so many misconceptions about it, like, oh, all you need is a keyboard and all you need is like a good software and a controller and you can just transition from one song to another. And most people don't realize that DJing is an art form. It is a performance. You are representing another artist's music through your performance and the way that you handle the transition between two songs or three songs or the way you remix it. It's a show. And a lot of people fail to remember that it's all about the performance, not just who's behind the decks.
Yeah.
And we've played with a couple of people who have that mentality of like, oh, I'm just creating something behind a computer and I can do this better than other people because you know, everybody can do it, whereas they don't have as much musicianship as other people in the scene do, and it kind of gives people a little bit of a like a hesitance to go into the scene and be all like, oh, well, I'm very interested in DJing. I would love to learn. Like, there are some people who are just like, oh, just get behind the computer and just play around. Whereas it's really not as simple as that. And
No, it's
a
not.
lot, a lot of people, like, they need to realize that it's not just, you know, press play and hit the volume fader every once in a while.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's definitely not, because I've done a few things as well, kind of like you, but not nearly as in depth. I've just played around a little bit.
yeah.
But even with the experience I have as being a mobile DJ, I still have to do certain things too that people are like, all you do is sit there and press a play button. It's like, not always. I mean, somebody trips over a fucking speaker cord and your whole shit gets screwed up. You know, you have to troubleshoot really quick, because that's happened to me and my dad before. This little freaking midget 5-year-old managed to get past it. Next thing you know, my dad's talking, and next thing you know, it looks like he's doing this weird Japanese dub impression, and I was like, Dad, and then I snapped my fingers, and I went, and I signaled to him that it was off, and he was like, check it. So I'm going around, and I see this little kid going like this with one of the wires, and I was just like,
Oh my. See, this is why we don't kids. We don't do kids events. I mean,
yeah, well, it was a wedding.
oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, we've done weddings and like events
oh,
like that before, but we've never had experiences with kids or anything like that. So, damn.
yeah, but yeah, I think my dad likes having me with him because my parents does pit people off, so they are less likely to come up to the table and ask for like music requests and stuff, because my dad will step off and it'll just be me behind the DJ table getting songs, organizing for him, and you know, taking over whenever he needs a break. And people will look over at me and they'll be like, you know, just like trying to fade from my sight. It's
Yeah.
I'm not scary.
I'm not scary either, and like, oh man.
Okay, sometimes.
Huh?
I said, okay, sometimes they can be, but those are my bad days.
Well, like, the main thing that I find a problem with in DJing, as far as like working a wedding or anything like that, is for some reason there is this misconception that female DJs don't really, you know,
Yeah.
are the are an existing thing. And I remember I was working at a club one time. It was for a fellow DJ. He invited us to perform at a birthday party that he was hosting. So we were the entertainment, and it was at a nightclub. And there was this guy who kept requesting songs for me. And I'm okay with people requesting songs at like a wedding or like a school dance or something like that. But if I'm performing, it's like, I'm sorry, like I can't stop in the middle of my set list to play something completely different. When even though I don't really do set lists anyways, I usually go freestyle. But this guy was asking for a song I didn't have, and I just straight up told him, look, I'm sorry, I don't have this remix, I don't have this song. Could you please leave me alone? And he just looks over at me. He's just like, well, damn, you must not be a very good DJ then. You should get back out on the dance floor with the other girls. And I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Like, I was definitely taken aback at that. I was like, is this seriously happening right now? But
I was surprised you could pull out a shiv or something and just like right into the neck.
Our manager was there, and I told him the situation, and he talked to the guy, and this guy actually was just like, look, I'm sorry if I got angry at her. I didn't mean to, like, you know, sound sexist or anything. And he's just like, well, still kind of were. But shit happens, you know?
Yeah.
Pardon my French, but it does. And you gotta learn how to handle it. So. It's whatever.
Although I'm glad we don't do weddings very much anymore, me and my dad, because some of the bullshit that I've had to do, because my dad doesn't have that good of a back, and sometimes it's off. And one of the times his back was off was probably one of the worst, because it was monsoon season, and it was 50% humidity, good chance of showers, and the best part of it was it was about 118 outside. And they go, right at the last minute, we get a call from the mom that hired us for her daughter's wedding. Hey, could you guys pack an extra PA system? Because we didn't get one. And me and my dad were literally about to leave. So my dad's like, no problem, but I could see his hand trembling with anger because of this. Because they had screwed us up a lot. They gave us wrong directions and like all this other crap before we even left the house.
I've had that too.
And I was like, okay, Dad, what? So we're at a golf course, right? And they go, uh-huh. Then I ask him, does this one have more than one floor? And he just kind of looks at me like, I'm so sorry.
No.
Because guess what? We had to go to the 3rd floor, and I had to carry about 50 additional pounds of equipment on my shoulders and my hands.
Goodness.
Up a flight of stairs because we couldn't fit into the freaking small-ass elevator because nobody believes in a giant-size elevator at golf clubs, apparently. So, yeah, I was like, okay, I'll take the stairs. And my dad's already up there with his freaking little cart and everything, putting stuff onto the table, and here I am, looking like I'm carrying combat equipment. No, I'm not joking. 2 bags on my shoulders, and then 2 additional bags in my arms, and at least 2 DJ lights underneath my armpits.
Oh my.
And I'm 17, and thank God I could squat 225 pounds and bench press 189. Because if I hadn't, I would have been dead. But pretty much my body hated me the next morning. Just put it that way, my body that next morning.
When it comes to equipment like that, like the main thing that I can think of is there was this guy that we worked with, and this was actually the same guy that we worked at the nightclub where I kind of got picked on. So he was telling us that the club had its own sound system, and that they had everything. They had the high speakers, they had their mid-tones, they had bass frequencies and everything. He calls us literally 5 minutes before we're about to leave. Hey, do you guys think you can bring your spare subwoofer? Something happened to their bass end. And I'm like, yeah, well, okay, if it was a last-minute thing to where their bass end was out. And then we get another call as we're packing the subwoofer into the car. Oh, hey, you might as well just bring your entire sound system. And we're just like, are you kidding me? My car is what we use to carry all of our equipment. I drive a 2006 Ford Focus. It is a tiny little sedan with enough, it has a good trunk space enough to hide about 4 dead bodies, but, you know,
which is what everybody needs.
We had 4 people in the car, so it was me and my boyfriend sitting in shotgun, our friend Connor in the back, and then our manager was also sitting in the back, but we had to fit like a tritone speaker in the back seat because it wouldn't fit in my trunk, and so they had to carry the tritone on their laps, and we're like, this wouldn't have happened if you had just called us right before it happened. You know, it was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, you see, anytime somebody's tried that with me and my dad, like, oh yeah, just bring your deck, and me and my dad go, we'll bring our own stuff just in case. And every time we have, yeah, it's a good thing you brought your whole setup. No shit, you idiot. I don't ever trust that. I never, ever trust it.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
So I just wanted to have a little shout out here to Augusto, who just said, hi, I'm Mexican. Thank you for joining us, Augusto.
A brother.
Hola. I don't know Spanish. I took German in high school. I don't know your native language.
Dumb.
It's okay. I'm a
how
failed
do
myself.
What?
I'm
a
a
dick.
failed Mexican.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know my own language either, so.
I don't know my own language.
Yay, failed Mexican!
Oh.
I was born in the States. English is my main language.
I was born in the States too, but like literally everybody on my dad.
He didn't write it in Spanish. He wrote it in English.
Yeah, I know everyone on my mom's side is Spanish, so they speak in Spanish. I'm like, don't really want to learn it.
Yeah, don't you love it when you interact with that side of the family at parties and they walk up to you speaking drunk Spanish and you're like,
I think
yeah.
any language, you just go,
Yeah, no, one of my really distant cousins came up to me and he was drunk and he was like, yeah, I'm like, that is you too. I'm gonna go over here now.
70-year-old aunts that only speak Yiddish.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, do you guys remember the movie A Bug's Life?
yeah.
Okay, you know those little rolly bugs where
The
they
roly
do the
bugs?
awkward laugh for no reason?
yeah.
There's like that. That was me with that distant cousin, where I'm just like, ha 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 ha. I'm gonna go over here now. Like, I just faded into the darkness.
Oh, no. I mean, my grandfather, as I said before, he's from Poland, and so I've grown up with him speaking Polish to me, but I know, like, very, very little Polish. And so whenever his side of the family comes over, they're all just like, oh, blah, 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 and I'm sitting here like, talk. Like, my grandfather looked at me at one point. Apparently, one of my aunts was like talking to me, and I just said talk, and he's like, she's asking you how old you are, and I'm like, oh, whoops. And so I didn't know how to say. Well, at the time I was like 15, so I didn't know how to. I don't know my Polish numbers past 10, so I was just like, what's 15? And he told me, and I'm just like, I'm 15, and then she's like, oh, okay, good, you're good at Polish now, and I'm like,
no, I'm not. This is a train wreck full of puppies dying. That's what this is.
I'm just like, no.
Okay, we have another question from Augusto Perlon. And it is, all you have a boyfriend? So...
Great. I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, there's a guy in the
Just want to throw that out there. I'm a man. If the facial hair doesn't give it away, I don't know what else will.
I think he meant the girls or something. Anyway.
I do have a boyfriend, so I'm actually supposed to be visiting him very soon. So I might have to get off within the next, like, 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Well, we'll miss you. It was really nice that you dropped in, though. It was fantastic. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Before you go, in the chat, I linked a friend of mine's group. They're a duo, and they do really, really fun stuff. You might like them.
Well, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, it reminds me of like RoboCop, synth, Terminator stuff. It's really cool.
Interesting.
Are you familiar with Jill Tracy, Astrid?
Jill Tracy?
I love her.
Oh,
I know. That's what you said. She's an old friend of mine.
Okay.
Tracy. She's okay. She's how do you describe Jill Tracy? I guess dark cabaret.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah, she's fantastic. You should check her out.
The only experience I've had with dark cabaret, and I know it's not very extensive, but Vita Von Teese, that's about it.
She's not very dark. This is dark.
Like, very dark.
Just lovely.
It's very dark.
Is she
Like songs songs called things like "The Art of Poisoning."
Doomsday Serenade.
Let's spend an evil night together. That's my favorite, actually.
Those all sound really fun.
That does, especially spending evil
Sounds like
nights.
she just,
I need to look at that.
put out a new. She just put out a new video, actually. If you're on her emailing list, you get updates on what's going on with her. And did you know, Courtney, that she put out a perfume set last year?
No, I don't even know if she had a mailing list. Link me it.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
I like a link to that as well. I'm always looking out for like new music or anything like that to check out.
She's got 4 or 5 albums out. She also did a soundtrack thing to the old Nosferatu, the one from the 20s.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a boyfriend, just to answer that question. And it's not really an appropriate question anyway, but I thought we wouldn't be rude and we'd answer it anyway.
I'm single. Yay.
Single like a Pringle and ready to mingle.
Jill Tracy has a Facebook page, so you can try her there.
Okay.
Facebook. I have to go into my email actually to get her thing, so let me do that.
Oh my god.
I'm opening up the link that RJ sent me.
Yeah, you should be able to make your way to their SoundCloud pretty quick.
Okay.
Because they usually post a lot of songs and stuff.
I haven't used my SoundCloud in like a very long time.
I know. I actually use it a lot just to listen to all the tracks that they have. I made a playlist of all the tracks, and I listen to it all the time.
Like I have a couple of my original productions on there, but I haven't really sat down and produced anything in a very long time. So I've been focusing more on mixing and trying to perfect using CDJs as well, because I'm transitioning from digital to CDJs. So I've been trying to transition from going into that. So I kind of put production on the back burner for now.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. Like, someone messaged me something on the Facebook. Oh my.
So far, I'm actually kind of proud of myself. So far, I haven't brought out a deck of cards. So. That's like a victory for me because I have to do something with my hands all the time because I have like ADD, and that's how I keep myself focused on things. So if I have like a deck of cards, you'll always, well, you could ask Jwlhyfer and Courtney here. You'll hear cards riffling and just like all this random card noise. The only times I never had a deck of cards in my hands was when my girlfriend would be out here for visits because she lives out in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So, the only other time a card would touch my hand while she was out here is when she would be like, do magic tricks. Go into your drawer and get some magic. Like, not even joking. For a good solid hour, I went through every trick that I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could literally do an hour show, and I was just sitting there making coins vanish for her and stuff, and she's like, you're seriously way too good at some of this. I was like, well, yeah, I've been doing this since I was 13. So I should be too good at it at one point.
Well, like, the way my boyfriend and I feel weird always calling him my boyfriend. I'll just say his name, Eric. The way Eric and I met was we met through honor choir. And so both of us sing, and we were just... Sorry, that's my Facebook notification.
That's awesome.
It's Vinyl Scratch from My Little Pony. Jwlhyfer heard it earlier in the Hangout when I had... yeah.
That's amazing.
But she's the DJ pony, so I thought it was appropriate. But, anyway, Eric and I met when we were in honor choir, and our very first date We live about an hour away from each other, so that's why I kind of have to leave early. But um, he and I were outside, and he decided to bring out his computer and show me his DJing sets, and he just started playing around. And I'm sitting here like, I want to learn how to do this, because this was about, it was like 2 years since I was with my band, and I couldn't find any like musical outlet to help myself, just keep busy and just have all my, frustrations out on. So I asked him to teach me how to DJ, I'm right here. But the other thing he taught me was, oh yeah, and I'm also like really, really good at playing World of Warcraft. So I was like, okay, can you show me your characters and stuff? And then he played World of Warcraft in front of me, and then he kind of ignored me for like 3 hours because he was in the middle of playing War. Right. And I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, okay, sweetie, the next time I should ask you to show me your character, please don't go on any quests.
Right, like instant ban any quests, yeah.
Well, I put a link in the chat thingy. It's the only thing I can find on Jill Tracy at the moment. It's just her Facebook official page.
Okay.
But I'm sure it should be pretty easy to get on her emailing list.
Yeah.
And if you look her up on Amazon, I think everything is on there, including the perfume. Or at least the perfume is probably on her website, which is probably just jilltracymusic.com or something like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
her,
really
right here on the Facebook page. So, do you have any of her perfumes? Because
I do, yeah.
Yeah, my son is kind of picky, so, like, what kind of scents does she have?
It's 2 cents. Hang on a second.
Okay. I'm unfortunately very picky when it comes to perfume.
I am too. Don't go.
I can totally relate. Like, even my nail polish I'm picky about. No.
Well, I painted my nails yesterday, too, to try and go for the...
Actually, I'm tipped to hell right now. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very picky, too. So, one is called Silver Smoke, and the other one is called Star of Night. And this is what they look like.
Oh, they're really tiny.
Yeah. And they're really, really nicely made. They're very, Jill is a really dedicated, hardworking, creative, incredible person. She just really is. She always has been. And they're kind of spicy a little bit, kind of dark, deep, kind of musky a little bit.
When you leave?
In a few minutes.
Well, maybe wait till Mom.
When's Mom gonna come home?
Or drop out.
Okay, that's cool.
I think I like Silver Smoke best, to be frank.
Okay.
And they're made by Nocturne Alchemy.
I've heard of
those from Black Day.
And they go with an album that's called something like Silver Smoke, Star of Night.
Okay.
There's an actual album called that.
Well, I'll definitely check those out. I've been looking for like new perfumes. I have a couple from B-Pal, if you guys are familiar with them, but they're running out, and I've been looking for new scents. So.
I wear a lot of Annick Goutal, which is this French expensive perfume, but it lasts a long time, and it's like it's like $60 on Amazon to buy it, and there's a lot of different kinds, and it lasts at least a year, if not longer, for a bottle for me. So
for the B-Pal ones, B-Pal is short for Black Phoenix Alchemy Labs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're I usually get the imps, which are like $4 for a small vial, and they smell just amazing, and like I get a lot of those to like help me pick out which ones I would like to get a full size of, and the full size I think are like, I know they're under $20, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're under $20. I can't remember officially how much they are because it's been a while. But my favorite one that they have is called Dance Macabre.
Oh, nice.
And it smells kind of like tobacco kind of smell, like a very earthen, smoky kind of smell. It's really lovely. And
yeah, I think you might like Silver Smoke.
Okay, sweet.
Give it a try.
Like, I don't know what it is. I love more of the masculine kind of smells on me personally. So
Yeah, I got
anything musky or smoky smells just awesome.
Do you like Lapsang Souchong tea?
Not too much. I'm not a huge tea drinker. I prefer coffee.
Oh, it smells like tobacco or smoking meat or something. It's I always found I just really like Lapsang Souchong because of that.
All right. Well, it is about 7:30. I'm gonna have to prepare and go and prevent my boyfriend's butt from being set on fire. So. All right. Well, it was really great hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
It was great
time.
I hope to see you all again soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Bye.
Perfect timing.
Back to Q&A. Wait a minute, your hair looks blue. What happened? Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's the light.
Yeah, I was just like, wait, your hair was white. Now it's blue.
No, it's the angelic light behind me right now. It's the beautiful angelic light.
I got it. I tried on a black wig the other day that had purple streaks in it. It was thick straight. It was really straight, and it went down to about my shoulders, and it actually looked pretty good. I was kind of surprised. I thought black hair on me now would be too severe, because as you get older, you've got these deeper lines and things, and you kind of can't do the same stuff that you could get away with when you're younger. It just doesn't look as good, makeup and things like that. And but it actually looked pretty good. I was surprised. I almost bought it. Got really close. It was only like $30 too. But the machine that they use there to read cards won't read a PayPal credit card. So I was flummoxed. I was prevented. It's probably for the best. I bought shoes. I ended up coming home and buying shoes instead. So very expensive shoes. Which should be here by now. Where are my shoes? And my phone. My friend got me a phone. You guys know about my phone, right?
Yeah, the amazing one.
The shoe phone?
Yes.
Well, listen to this.
The phone died?
It's dying. Yeah, that's part of the phone. Probably not helping. I can actually still call on it if I'm very careful. But I can't move. Once I dial and everything, I just have to stay in this like one position, just kind of like crouched down by the bed with the phone, holding the cord up in a certain angle, and I'm just kind of sitting there like that for, however long I'm on the phone. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's driving me crazy.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, your neck starts to go funny, and your brain and your head, and
yeah, that's why I'm lazy and I use headphones even with my cell phone. So I'll just lay back when I'm talking to Kayla and have my phone sitting on my chest, and I'll just be, watching TV or playing a video game as I'm talking to her on the phone. It's actually pretty.
Hands-free talking, eh?
Hell yeah, it's best.
I'm gonna shock you now. You ready for this?
I don't know.
I got something.
Okay. Oh my God, you stepped into modern age.
The cell
Well,
phone. Can you
Yay.
believe
kind
it?
of,
Ah!
I haven't seen a flip phone in. Actually, how long has it been since I've seen a flip phone?
Oh, no. Hey, don't be hating on my phone, man. This
No,
was
I'm
11.
not hating on your phone. I'm not hating on your phone, but I really am genuinely trying to remember the last time I saw a flip phone.
Well, you know what? I wanted a flip phone. I did not want a touch screen thing in my pocket to get turned on accidentally or something, or have to
Oh,
put.
actually, that happened with me. And mine's not even touchscreen. I have
I don't
a
want like some weird lock or bullshit like that on my
yeah,
phone. You
I
know?
have a keypad.
Oh yeah.
And for about 3 minutes, Kayla heard me talking to my mom and my dad and everything. And she's like, "Yeah, I was pretty much talking to your butt the whole time." And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
See, no butt dialing here. I don't really want to do that. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, it wasn't butt dialing. I thought I had closed my phone because when you do that, it locks it up and all that. And I thought I did that, but apparently I didn't. So as I was putting my phone into my pocket, I just hit the right things and called her. So that happened.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how. I guess I have to download the pictures from this little tiny little thing, or maybe. Oh, I probably shouldn't take that out. That's probably a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have to get another cord if I want to download pictures, or do I? Hang on.
Um,
Does cord work? I wonder.
is there two ends to your phone? Like, does your charger separate from the cord?
Oh, I don't know, but this thing just fit that I use on my camera.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then you don't have to worry. Because I was gonna say, if your charger, okay, so here it is, right?
Hang on a second.
If you can pull this off and have another USB port to it, then you can use the same.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna see if this works. I think this is gonna work. It made a noise and everything. I'm just trying to see if I.
I'll be right back. Bye.
Maybe not. Sorry, I probably should pay more attention to you guys. Hi.
Hello.
I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing, but I guess I'll figure this out later. Now it's starting to do something weird. It thinks it's charging or something. No, that's not what I want to do. Huh. Okay. Well, it even has like mobile stuff and everything, but it was like it was $11.99, and there's no monthly service thing or monthly thing or anything. It's just it's like a pay-as-you-go thing, which I thought was good for me. Yeah, I didn't really want to get, I don't need another phone bill. I just need a cell phone for emergencies when I'm out busking or out, trying to meet people to see a movie or something like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I don't really want to, There was a guy that was mugged the other day just right down the street, like right in daylight, broad daylight, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in front of a shoe store that is right next door to the BART station elevator, which is where I go to get into BART, the Bay Area Transit system. And he got beat up. So, and I'm in a wheelchair. I don't really need to be walking around without, any, with no cell phone or no way of calling anyone or, well,
Yeah. On my freshman year of college, groping in broad daylight of girls was very popular.
Oh, lovely. That's just lovely.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if the charger has what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's a chord. This is how we describe chords, like.
Oh, no, I know. I have a camera.
Boy, it goes a boy.
Oh, Jwlhyfer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my Facebook post, but somebody said it looked like I belonged in the Mad Max movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually kind of cool. Well, it's a pretty awesome compliment, especially for what I was wearing. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a great compliment. Kidding?
I know. I don't know if they meant it as an insult or if they were just making a statement. I didn't care. I was just like, oh, I heard Mad Max. Ah!
Great.
I know. It made me happy. I was like, don't care what you think.
Where is it? Excuse me if my ass is up in the air over here.
It's okay. I can't see anything. I'm on a different page.
That's for Courtney's benefit, is that it?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yay, Courtney.
No, that's not it. Okay, tell me that I didn't lose the damn thing already. Fuck! Damn it. Okay. Unplugged. Did I put it away somewhere that I just don't remember? Or well, this is bad. I can't. Oh, I know where to put it. I'm an idiot. I thought I shouldn't have my charger away from my phone, and no, it does not come apart.
Okay.
So maybe my camera one will work with it. It fits. It seemed to be recognized by the, the computer, except it just didn't do what it normally does when I hook my camera up. Anyway, that's not very exciting now, is it?
Now, here's what I was wearing, Jwlhyfer, when I got the compliment.
Alrighty. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, except for the badges.
Yeah, I was going to say the 80s version of Mad Max, which was done in the 80s, but...
Yeah. Yep. That's,
oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You have to see Being Human, the British version.
Oh my gosh, I love the British version.
I know, I love the British ones too.
Oh,
I haven't got to watch all of it though. I've been so sidetracked with like new anime coming out because I'm a nerd like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out. I actually just signed up for Netflix DVD delivery stuff, so
Good.
I have like tons of crap in my queue. Well, I was so pissed because it's such a fucking ripoff just getting the streaming movies. They don't have half of anything that you want. It's like there's a few good things and then nothing. So I get on the streaming stuff and it's like, aha, this is where you're keeping all the movies, you bastards.
Yeah, actually for me, the streaming side of Netflix has actually benefited me a lot because I'm a huge martial arts movie fan and
Oh,
action and all that. So and anime, so I'm just like
yeah.
happy RJ.
I bet that's great.
Yeah.
Now, why aren't you doing what you normally do? Or are you doing it somewhere? God, I want those shoes so bad. Oh, you have no idea. I mean, I'm seriously considering like total bank overdrafts and nasty, general nastiness to just buy the damn things and let the chips fall where they may. I could probably manage it, you know? I just pretty much wouldn't have any money for anything else. I would have shoes, though. I kind of, you know, um, my theory is this: when you're laying on your deathbed, you're not thinking about what you didn't have to eat 1 month because you bought shoes. You know, you're remembering what you went and did while you were wearing the shoes, right?
Some of the good,
Yeah.
just the good times.
Well, no, seriously, because think about it. Are you really going to be sitting there going, "Oh my God, I didn't buy food that month"? You know, no, you're not going to be doing that. You're going to be like, "I had so much fun with my shoe collection." Yay. And no, you can't take it with you, but at least you had fun.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Maybe if I do this, I can't do it. No, Microsoft's Live Cam. No. Huh. TV drive. Oh, I might get interrupted.
Okay.
No, never mind. Um, huh. That's weird. Okay, so that's not what I want to do. This isn't working. Why isn't it working?
I had to change shirts.
Why
My
did you get clammy and disgusting and like sweaty and hot and horrible or something?
no, actually, opposite. We have it really cold in my house, and my shoulders started getting cold, so I put on a t-shirt.
Ew. Oh, it's Arizona where it's like freezing cold inside and really, really hot on the outside.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, I hate that. That's one thing I really don't like. It's like, why can't they make it just sort of medium on the inside, you know? Why does it have to be blasting, freezing, fucking cold?
Well, that's
And-
because after you go outside and you're like literally a walk from my mailbox back to the house, I'm drenched in sweat. So it's nice to walk into the house and
Yeah,
have a cold air.
you've been in there for a while. It's like, brrr, you know? It's like being in the North Pole.
I mean, it took at least 4 or 5 hours for me to get to the point where I was actually kind of cold. So that's kind of normal for me.
Yeah, that is true.
But, yeah, I was actually going to make a joke when you said hot outside but cold on the inside. I was going to say, yeah, that's how I was when I was 18. Ha 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 ha. I know, right?
My big geek out thing right now is Battlestar Galactica. I'm completely and totally immersed in Battlestar Galactica. Like insane. I started watching it when Kier was here visiting. He kind of got the first episode going while he was here, and I watched it with him. And then he left, and I kept watching. And I've taken a few breaks, like watched a few other things, but yeah, it's pretty much been nonstop Battlestar Galactica whenever I'm at home now for like a week. something like that. Thank God there's a lot of episodes. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
And
I wouldn't necessarily say this is nerdy. Oh, sorry.
no, I was just
I have a
saying, thank God there's Caprica for when Battlestar Galactica ends. There will be something else to watch.
Right. Yeah, I'm dealing with a terrible lag, so I'm sorry if I've cut you off or anything. Anyway, I wouldn't necessarily say it's nerdy, but The Witches of East End.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I watched that recently.
How is it?
I finished. It's not too bad. I definitely prefer Salem over Witches of East End, personally.
You know what you might enjoy is Penny Dreadful. You see anything
Okay.
about that?
I've been seeing
Yeah.
ads for it.
Yeah, there's ads for that, and there's ads for the Dracula with Jonathan Rhys Meyers, which is supposed to be really incredible. And you can watch it on Hulu.
I seriously suggest to you guys, if you haven't started yet, watch Salem.
Okay.
It's freaking perfect. Obviously, it's based off the Salem witch trials, but they aren't entirely historically accurate.
Right.
Because they're going from the view of what if witches were real in a realistic sense.
Right.
Kind of thing. It's really, really, really cool. Like, oh my god, I just love the way they do it. You know, and they already make you hate a few characters right off the bat, and yeah, there's just this one character in the show I hate a lot, and I just want them to hurry up and get the character to deserve what they get. Of course, it's not happening fast enough, so it's annoying. Because you know how like there's just that one character in a show that you want to die horribly, and when they finally do, you're just like, that was worth it. It's kind of how I am with this one character in the show right now.
Yeah, what I hate is when they kill off people that you really, really liked, and you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh my God! How could you do it? You know, like in Game of Thrones. Or,
No one's
they're terrible.
Game of Thrones. No one is safe.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I know. Jesus Christ.
It's so funny. That's why when I watch shows like Game of Thrones, I try not to have a favorite character. I like literally try not to have a favorite character when it comes to shows like that, because I know just as soon as I start caring, boom, fucking spears to the head or whatever, you know, and just like,
Well,
you guys
I
suck.
have to go.
Oh, do you?
Talking to you.
Yeah, actually, I need to too, because my nephews are here and they. Uncle RJ.
Cool. Well, it was really nice talking to both of you, and I'm pretty much ready to pack it in anyway, so find me.
All right, cool. Well,
Have a nice evening.
thanks for having me. I'm glad to see you again, Jwlhyfer. I'll tell Kayla you said hi.
Please do. That would be lovely. Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
You
Happy
too.
4th.
Happy
Bye.
4th. Bye.
So that concludes our live broadcast of the Gothic / alternative / Bohemian Hangout, Google Hangout. We usually have these every Friday afternoon, starting at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's the United States Standard Time, areas like California, basically. And we usually go for a few hours, anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5 hours. So if you want to participate in the next one, please just keep your eyes peeled on my page on Facebook or on the Gothic Community on YouTube Facebook page, or on Google as well. So thank you so much for joining us, and remember to embrace the darkness. Good night.